Hi, this is Fabiana again. So this week we have 5 minutes to talk about a few little things that I've learned over the last 4 weeks. I'm going to mention three doshas that we've talked about. I'm going to mention what they are, how they are important for us, how they create balance, and how I'm going to take this forward going forward into the future. So here we go. So let's say I'm talking to some kids. I'm gonna do this because I'm more of a kid person. And not often this applies to adults too. So let's suppose I'm talking to these kids. These kids are like, I don't understand what you're talking about because Vata, Pitta, Dosha, I don't understand. So dosha, okay, let's take it. So doshas are three different qualities. They're like three different personalities. So let's take three children. One child loves the stars, loves the stars. So he wants to. He's all about space, or she like me. She's all about space. She's growing up, and she's like, oh, get really enthusiastic about about space and the stars, and then sometimes maybe she feels like her stomach is not feeling very well. Sometimes she's feeling super enthusiastic about the stars. That's more of a Vata quality. And then you go to the desert like I did. So let's always take me as an example. So kid grows up a little, moves to the desert. Desert is really hot. But it's hot, it's got palm trees, it's got road runners. They're very happy people, the ones who live in the desert. Why are they happy? Because when in balance, they love the heat from the desert. Their pitta quality, second one, pitta quality is happy, therefore they're happy people. There's lots of happy children in the desert. The ones who don't like the heat, though, maybe they go somewhere else. So they may end up in the forest, which is kind of grounded, earthy, this earthy element. Maybe they like big trees, they like wooden houses, like I do. And as a matter of fact, I've got lots of wood around right now. So when in that case, that kid would be more of a kapha quality, likes structures, he likes wood, he likes the earth. So when that's in balance, the kid is calm, quiet. He's not so bothered about being happy or enthusiastic. It's just the way he is. And so it's very important for these kids to be happy, for these three kids to be happy at all times. Not happy, in balance, because happy is quality of pitta. But it's very important for them to be friends, good friends. When they're good friends and the digestive system goes well, so to figure that out, they can just have a conversation with the stomach, like I always do. So I always do when I'm focused. So they're like, oh, what do you need today? Because I always have issues with my stomach, so don't worry if you have the same, it's fine. You're like, oh, hey, hi. Stomach is like your best friend, pretty much. Should become your best friend. And you ask your stomach, what do you want to eat today? Yesterday, for instance, I asked my stomach was like, potatoes. Cool, I made potatoes, and guess what? My stomach digested it very well. So everything was in balance. Vata, Pitta, Kapha, I think they were very, very whole. They were very together. And then I digested very well. And what does that create? It creates ojas that are the best friends, our best friends. And then, but the day before, when this conversation with the stomach was not going so well, I think I created some kind of ama, which is like the enemy of the ojas. And ama had to be removed from my digestive system, which by the way is called Agni. And once I did that, once I started the conversation again, things kind of started to clear. So here's what I'm going to do over the next 4 or 5 weeks, or however long I want to do it, not to be overwhelmed about these sensations and not to be overwhelmed about this material. I'm going to continue the conversation with the stomach, with my best friend. And hopefully, he will really become and stay my best friend. And that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I'm hoping for each and every one of you. Befriend your stomach and enjoy life. Thank you. Bye-bye.